Hi everybody, it's Becky from Harpstrings and Wings, and today's video is about my postpartum OCD and anxiety update. I am now 19 months postpartum, and I kind of wanted to update you with how my recovery is going and the treatment options that I pursued and what's worked for me, what hasn't, and including medication. So let's get started. So as I said, I'm 19 months postpartum, and the intrusive thoughts I noticed have only come in a cycle, like around my monthly cycle. So there's some kind of connection with possible like the serotonin dipping or just the hormones changing that go along with my cycle that I notice the intrusive thoughts happening. And they happen when I pick up my daughter and when I interact with her. But again, they're very mild. I think that being on the meds and learning the exposure therapy and learning the therapeutic techniques with cognitive behavioral therapy, I think it just really worked and helped me to be able to use tools and just the time that it takes between first getting them and then having them for a while and knowing that you can manage them and that they aren't part of you helps you to be able to like develop confidence that you can manage these and that you are a good mom and that you can, function and take care of your child just like you need to, like a person that does not have intrusive thoughts. Also, as my daughter ages, I noticed that she's being able to say no and she gains autonomy and like she knows her body parts, and I've been teaching her different things, she just is getting older and stronger. And I think also that plays a role in healing because as she learns about her body more, what she doesn't want to be touched or not touched or anything like that, it gives me a sense of also, calm and strength and knowing that she is learning about her, I guess, wants and desires, and it's not like I think it just fools my brain to think I can't always overpower her. She's being able to be independent and, figure out what she wants to do and everything, and I think that helps the healing process. Okay, so for about 8 months now, I've been taking a low dose of Prozac, and I think it's the generic form, fluoxetine or something like that. But anyway, I think it's only like 20 milligrams that I'm taking. I noticed when I went higher that it necessarily did not help me. Again, I've always been like super sensitive to these medications, and so actually a lower dose has been better for me. And I stopped the Celexa or the citalopram, because that was like causing me my cycles to get really disrupted and just like all over the place. Like I couldn't ever expect when to get it, and it was just really confusing, like the length, and then like the thoughts were just not improving. Another thing that it did, I noticed, was it made my ruminating thoughts so much worse. So in essence, I did not feel like that was a good fit for me, and so that's why I decided to switch to Prozac. And I think I had like some other medication that I took for like a week, and it was just not working as well, but I can't remember the name of it. If I remember the name, I'll put it here. But yeah, that was definitely not working for me either. So Prozac has been working for me. Talk to your doctor about these options. Everybody's different, so you kind of have to go through a guinea pig phase to figure out what's going to work for you, and that's okay, because whatever help you can get is help, and it's not something that you're going to be on for the long term. It's just going to be like hopefully short term, and you can feel like you're gaining confidence over these mental health issues, and it also just helps you function and manage better as a mother. That is, if you find the right one. If you don't, if you're going through the guinea pig phase, it can be a little bit frustrating, but it can also be worth it if you find something that works. I am still seeing my psychiatrist for meds, and that has been going good. She also helped me wean off of Ambien, because I was mainly using that in the beginning year for the sleep issues with the baby waking up every 2 hours. It was so completely hard for me to get back to sleep. And since then, I've just been trying to slowly wean myself off of it, and I am completely weaned off of it, which is great news. And I still take Unisom though, and I take a supplement called Natural Calm, which really helps. Like if I knew about the Natural Calm supplement, I would have chosen that over like a benzo or something like that to help with the anxiety attack. So if you're looking for something to really help take the edge off of nighttime anxiety, the Natural Calm supplement is just amazing for that. I stopped seeing my behavioral therapist mainly because I started noticing a pattern of I just started feeling worse after therapy instead of better. And I just didn't feel like it was a good fit. And I felt like perhaps it was time, like I felt like strong enough. So yeah, I decided to stop seeing my behavioral therapist, and instead I decided to seek alternative treatment, and that's been going really well. So I saw a hypnotherapist, and she also did like Reiki, and that was just like a one-time thing, but it helped me gain some clarity on some issues that I was having, and it was very, very healing. We like used like one of those sound crystal Tibetan bowls like on my abdomen, and she hit it and then went around, and it creates that beautiful resonating tone, and it just feels like it's breaking up all the yuck, that can get stuck right here energetically. So that was really, really helpful and beneficial. And then she like referred me to, I hope I'm saying this right, but it's like a Mercier massage therapy. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But she does a lot of like abdomen and like pelvic massage and back massage, and she's also a doula as well. And so I've seen her once, and I see her again next week, and I also felt like that just got the blood flowing. And a lot of women use actually this type of therapy for fertility. A lot of people have had good success results with it. Not that I'm seeking that right now, but it's just like it's helped just break up the pain and everything just that's been residual from the retained placenta that I had, and just feels good to work out those areas. And sometimes emotional issues do come up and things like that. I haven't noticed any yet, so it doesn't mean that they won't come up or anything like that. But any kind of like healing, I'm trying to like go out of the box a little bit now and explore and find different methods. She's also the Mercier massage therapist and the doula. She's kind of like does a combination of things. But anyway, she recommended some supplements for me, and Natural Calm was one of the ones, but I had already been taking that. And she has also suggested an iron, like a liquid iron supplement that I'm going to be trying. I haven't bought it yet. And then something else like a progesterone cream, which I'm very interested in taking, but very nervous because I really want like help and direction with it, because you don't want to be messing around with your hormones without any like help and guidance. So I still have a hard time getting to sleep, and a lot of that is due to a couple things. I'm just a light sleeper. I'm also having to like sleep train myself again after being on these medications. It's not good, so you have to like train your body to sleep on its own, and it's a process, let me tell you. It's a process. So usually I like to take the weekends where I am not working, and I like to use those weekends to take nothing and get myself used to sleeping and falling asleep. Also, it really helps when my husband wears his CPAP machine because of the snoring and everything. Like it takes a really long time because he can fall asleep in 5 minutes and snoring away, and I'm like, can't sleep. So because he wears a CPAP machine, it's like so much easier for me to be able to get to sleep a lot faster. Sometimes on the work nights though, where I'm a little bit more nervous and want my sleep and want to make sure I get good sleep, I take a very small dose of Unisom. I noticed that I was taking too strong of a dose, and it just makes you feel groggy and awful and like hungover in the morning. And so I think just a little bit helps. I'm still experimenting with the dosage, but I'm thinking of taking half of a 25 to see if that's just enough. Because I do like to wake up in the morning like feeling refreshed and not like, like I want to sleep in for 2 more hours, which Unisom sometimes makes me feel like. And there's another issue that came up. I was listening to a podcast on my way to rehearsal one night, and this woman was talking about postpartum psychosis. And a lot of her experiences sounded awfully familiar to my first couple 2 or 3 months after my daughter was born. I thought it was more like on the spiritual side, and I think it was. There was like spiritual stuff going on, but there was also some weird stuff going on, and I was really scared to talk about it because I didn't understand it myself, and I didn't think my therapist would understand it. And now that I'm kind of reflecting back on it, I'm talking about it with people, but I'm just going to share a couple like things that happened, not the whole thing, but just a couple that I feel comfortable with sharing right now. I had her white noise machine plugged in, and I swear I thought I heard like frequencies being pumped through there, and I thought they were frequencies used to harm my family and my daughter. And then I thought for a while that I had the ability to mind control her to go to sleep. I know that sounds like way out there. But again, you're sleep deprived and your brain is just like, I want to go back to bed, and you're rocking your child, and it's like your brain just starts coming up with these things. It's just like you have no control over it, and it can be kind of scary. Again, very strange things that were happening. So those are the ones that I feel comfortable sharing with you, even though I don't quite 100% feel comfortable even like talking. It's hard. It's really hard. It's like I'm sharing that with you because I want to expose this, and I want to be able to share like this happens to everyday people, and I'm one of them, and I'm trying to be brave and share this with you because I think a lot of women go through this, but we don't talk about it, and because we're scared. We're scared that people will think we're crazy and they'll take our child from us, or something like that. I mean, that's what I was thinking. So the more I talk about it, the more I feel like I can put it out there and just, maybe give other mamas hope. Now, I am doing continued treatment, future treatment. I think I'm going to continue with the Prozac. I'm just doing really well on that. I have yet to, discuss with my doctor when to go off of that, but she did say to me that she likes for someone to be on it for at least a year with not having those any kind of detrimental thoughts and things like that. Let's see. And I'm going to continue like the sleep therapy and healing my sleep. And I want to continue also the alternative treatment and seeking just different avenues of healing and, just stuff that you don't find in traditional Western medicine, more naturopathic and that kind of thing. So I hope this video was helpful. If you do struggle with any of these postpartum issues, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. It's a healing journey, and I hope that we can all support each other in this healing journey. And it's hard. I know how hard it is, and you aren't alone. And I just wanted you to know that. And, thanks for listening to my story, and we'll talk soon. Bye.